Hello, looters, and welcome back to another Mighty Quest video with me, your host, Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your clucker-in-chief, coming back at you today for a boss guide video, continuing our series on how to take down each of the keepers in Mighty Quest. And today, we're going after the keeper in Act 6, Castle 10. It's none other than one of, well, my personal favorite boss in the game, Stealthy Stan. Honestly, one of the coolest looking bosses in the game. He's got like this plague of doctor rat poison thing going on. As much as I talk crap about poison, in this case, it's actually pretty effective. Stealthy Stan can one-shot you if you are around the appropriate might. I do believe going into this before looking, it's around 130,000. We're at 145 right now. And let me tell you, you're in the danger zone. You want to get as much might over this boss as you can before you go in here, and you'll see why in a second. I went in there with 300,000 might, and I got one-shotted by his poison. It was pretty brutal. But we're going to try today just around the recommended might. So, let me talk a little bit about Stealthy Stan first to give you an idea of what's going on. Stealthy Stan has 3 basic attacks in his first mode. Of course, he has 2 modes just like every boss in the game. He has his normal mode and his low health mode. But in his first one, 3 attacks. First, he has a front damaging half circle AoE. That can do a lot of damage. He also has a whirl AoE where he can do a 360 degree swing around him and damage you even if you're standing behind him. So the first one, if you're standing in front of him, you will get hurt. And the second one, if you're standing anywhere around him, you'll get hurt. And the third, he has a cone AoE, which goes out further than the other ones, directly ahead of him. So you can stand behind him in this case, and you will be okay. Those are the 3 basic attacks he has. Now, where things get complicated are in his low health mode. His damage goes up. He has those 3 attacks still, and one more. Poison arrows. He will have a bit of a cooldown. He'll shoot arrows up into the sky. You'll see the red spaces come down on the ground. There's going to be 4 different circles, I do believe. And the arrows will come down. Now, this is unlike other things we've seen in Mighty Quest, where it will leave a big green splash of poison on the ground, and it stays there for a long time. I'm talking maybe like 30 seconds of in-game time. It's there for a while, and if you dare to walk over this, you're taking damage and could instantly die if you don't have enough HP. Every time I walked over it, just doing some tests on old Stealthy Stan, I died instantly with the recommended might. So you need to dodge, first off, the arrows that shoot up in his low health mode, and then all the green poison he leaves on the ground after that. So, one more time, he has a front damaging AoE, which is a half circle. He has a whirl AoE that goes all around him. He has a cone attack, and then in his low health mode, he gets the addition of 4 poison arrow attacks that will fall to the ground and leave a big splash of poison that could potentially kill you. Without further ado, I'm not feeling extremely confident in this, to be fair. He is a tough boss. Now, it says the recommended might is 133,000 on this on normal mode. We're at 145,000. You'd think, no problem, right? Well, cross your fingers for me and hope I don't die. Because we're going in to take down Stealthy Stan. Honestly, like I said earlier, I think he is one of the coolest looking bosses in the game, and I'm not pulling any punches with this guy. We're going to go in, we're going to see his attacks, and he's going down as quick as I can get him down. Here we go. Alright, the first few attacks aren't so bad. I can show you the 3 basic ones. But when he starts, there's the cone I was talking about, with the poison splash. There he's running around. He's going to do his half circle swing in front of him, and then, hopefully, he'll show us his whirl. There it is. And that's the 360 one. Alright, we're going to do some damage to him here. There's his low health mode. Now the arrows will come down. There they are. And watch where this poison lands. So you're ready to prepare. There it is. Okay, so there's the poison. Do not walk in the poison. There's his cone again. He's really mad now. But I'm serious, I would normally take a hit for you guys. And there, okay, he's shooting out his knives. One of the moves I forgot. I'm glad we got to see it, because he doesn't do that one too often. And there's the poison again. But yes, he also can shoot out, like, shurikens, I guess you'd call them. I wasn't completely sure that one wasn't just a one-off when I fought him the first time, but I'm glad you got to see it. So in his low health mode, he gets the poison arrows and the shurikens that shoot out in front of him. Do not get hit by any of it. You can get one-shotted pretty easy. I hope this was helpful for you. That was a guide on how to take down Stealthy Stan. And until next time, I am Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your Clucker-in-Chief, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace!